Moving on the rise, no sleep, just dreams. Fire in my eyes. We the hustle chronicles, writing on fate, no stopping the unstoppable. We rise, they can't relate. We the hustle chronicles, writing on fate, no stopping the unstoppable. We rise, they can't relate.
Let's go. Woohoo, baby. Yo, 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 yo.
It's get it. It's that
Here
time.
we go. It's that time. And another one. Still hustling out here. Still hustling out here.
Y'all?
What it do? What it do? Yo, yo, yo.
Yeah, let me get some more of those. Yeah, let me get some more. Let's get some more. Yeah. Hey,
Yeah.
what up, bro?
What up, man? How you doing today?
I'm blessed, man. I'm blessed. Extremely blessed. How are you, man?
I'm good. I've been at peace lately, so
That's always a good thing.
I'm feeling real good. Happy to be back. Happy to be doing another episode for all our lovely fans. Shout out to them. Shout out to the new fans that we're getting as well. The new subscribers we've been getting. People have been watching our videos and people liking our stuff. Shout out to y'all for sure, for sure. It does great. I mean, we're growing, we progressing, and actually putting out great content that people want to see. So the hustle is paying off for
Yes,
sure.
sir. Let us know if y'all rocking with us, man. Let us know, man. Put something in the comments. Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button. Follow the pod. You already know. Show some love.
For sure. But yeah, as y'all know, I am Tyler.
I'm AJ, and this
Mm.
is the
The
Hustle
Hustle
Chronicles.
Chronicles.
Oh yeah. Let's go.
Man,
What we getting into today, brother?
interestingly, I came across this weird as we're stepping into this new what I'm trying to say presidency, but this has nothing to do with the president. It just when you can see race and everything pretty much, and he seemingly in some of the stuff that he has done or things that, and we'll probably talk about, of course, the presidency and things that he's doing, but you can see a lot where it's affecting race, different um, ethnicities and cultures and everything else. Uh, and I remember stumbling across, I was on my Instagram and I stumbled across this statement that this lady, you guys may have heard of her. Her name is Dr. Bryant. Just one of those up and coming, maybe famous already, uh, counselors or a
Yeah.
doctor or therapist
She was
or
on
guru.
Basketball Wives. She was on Basketball Wives.
See, but see, I never knew that. I literally never knew her background like that until like
Oh shit, I
Cor
know.
until Corey
I see. Oh,
Holcomb
go ahead, I'm
like was
sorry.
blasting her out. No. It just until like someone had put her on blast, like, where she come from, and you know, so you probably have seen her on there. I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah,
I
Basketball Wives, LA. Yeah, with
yeah, she
what's the old girl's name? Jackie.
crazy,
Jackie and Evelyn, Ocho
crazy,
Cinco's ex. Uh,
crazy work.
I forgot Brandy. Shout out to Brandy.
Oh, that's crazy
I
work.
forgot the other one's name. It's a few of them on there. They be funny. They cry. That's like one of my little guilty pleasures.
I may have to go back for real and look at her and see like what she used to do because
Mhm.
I first time I heard her she was on Cam Newton's podcast and she was trying to tell Cam Newton what he was and wasn't. But that's a whole different other story about these modern day old women out of their prime and re trying to overcompensate for their failed relationships by their accomplishments. But that's a whole different story. she was talking about black privilege, and she said an interesting statement that I actually think we should talk about. So
Okay, so we
that's
getting
the
into that.
that's
We
the
getting-
Earl word. I think that's our old word.
It's all fake news. It's phony stuff. It didn't happen.
Oh, word?
Yeah. So,
Oh, what?
all right. I'm gonna play this clip for us, and y'all probably don't see it, and see what she had to say about it.
Let us know too if y'all don't see the clips too. We want to get better with the pod, so let us
Right.
know. But y'all should see it.
Yeah. Here
Everybody
we
black.
go.
We have to create our own black privilege. We have to. It's non-negotiable. What does that look like? I was on a plane sitting first class. There was a little girl walked by me, she had her backpack on. She was so adorable and she just kept staring at me and I said, "You are so pretty." And she goes, right, she looked away. I said, "No, you are so pretty." And then I heard her ask her mom, like, about me sitting up front, right? What that means. Her mom said, "Oh, that's first class." And she said, "Mommy, why we can't sit here?" So they're having this quiet conversation.
Right.
They get in their seat. I told the stewardess, "Go get that little girl." She said, "Which one?" The little girl that walked by me. She went and got the little girl. I said, "Listen, you have my seat if the mom's okay with it." The mom was like, "Absolutely." So I said, "She has my seat. Whatever she wants, order it." But my point is, I created black privilege with that. We have to start to create that. White people only have white privilege because they privilege their people. We have to start seeing our black people and privilege them.
Yeah.
We have to do that. That is something I'm calling out every black person to do. If you got a penny or if you got $1 million, figure out once a day what black person you can privilege. I don't care if it's your neighbor or if it's a family member. Please do that. As black people, and
Interesting. So she says black people need to black privilege their own people because that's how white people black privilege themselves. That's interesting.
White privilege.
I mean, I guess, and in a sense, I guess the question is, black people, what's the hustle behind us giving black privilege to each other? I mean,
That's what I want. I want to know, what does that look like? Like,
right. Because I don't know, like, my question is, what is black privilege? That's my question. Because I mean, I think white privilege, for me, it has to do with a certain advantages Caucasians have, opportunities over everyone else,
mm-hmm.
you know, based on, the power that they have financially, um, their their, majority of the culture, the resources,
Mm-hmm.
places they stay, all those conduct the power for them to have these advantages,
Mm-hmm.
more than anyone else. So when I think of black privilege, I'm like, overall, we're still the minority. So where do we have this advantage and towards who? Because I feel like white privilege is everywhere they go. And if it's black privilege, I don't feel like black privilege, we can use that everywhere. I don't think that it works. And even if it does, I feel like the white privilege kind of overtakes the black privilege. Like, if we was all like, oh well, who would have the upper advantage? It would today times I think it would seem like our Caucasian brothers and sisters would have the advantage more. I mean, at least based on history, based on the power, the money, the resources.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so I don't know how to exactly say that we even have black privilege, at least on the same level playing field as what we would call white privilege. I don't know.
No, well, they definitely are the majority in the country of the United States. So they have a lot more resources, capital, structures, position, I would probably say power because of the ownership of the amount of things they own. So, you know, that privilege probably would be extended to people that looks like them, if that's how they're operating,
Yeah.
which I'm sure a good amount are, but it's just interesting to me, because I'm still trying to figure out how would that look for us because we're not in a lot of those positions of power, of resources. Because say if I was like the university president, they got this little DEI thing going on, diversity, trying to exclude that, I guess, or they're trying to get rid of it, which a lot of companies are.
Yeah.
So they don't necessarily have to extend those opportunities or make a percentage of people that have to, they have to hire or admit. So, now do they just say, oh, we're just going to extend the invitation to our people, like
Yeah.
white people, or do they just say, oh, we're going to go based off merit base? How do you calculate those percentages without there being some kind of what's the word, policy?
Hmm.
You know what I mean? Now it's based off whoever's in that seat, whoever's in those committee members. What's the criteria,
Yeah.
I'm hoping that if they are excluding DEI and excluding this, they're just gonna go based off merit. That's what
Yeah.
I would hope, so
Yeah.
may the best man win, may the best scholar get admitted, may the best athlete get accepted, may the best person for the job with the credentials get hired. But
Yeah.
it's yet to play out. So
Yeah.
it's going to be kind of hard to, see right now. But in the past, we have seen, not a lot of inclusion as far as, Black people, Hispanics, people of a darker skin tone melon. Even back to, civil rights and all them, we were fighting for inclusion. We were fighting for acceptance, which, whether you agree with it or disagree, that's what was going on.
Yeah.
So it's just interesting to see
Um,
now, but
what do you, okay, so let's think of a smaller scale, right? Let's think of this at a smaller scale. Let's just talk about the Black community. Let's just keep it there. Because some say that Black privilege is a response claim to white privilege. And then some say Black privilege is often used to dismiss experiences of marginalized communities and systematic racism. So let's think about this in a smaller scale. Let's say, like Dr. Bryant, she gave it her example of using her Black privilege by letting the little girl have the advantage of sitting in an upper class area by giving her seat to her.
yeah, her
So,
first class seat.
right. So let's think of it at a smaller scale, little things like that. Do you think, and I'm gonna give an example. I'm just asking you, but I'm gonna go first. Do you
Okay.
think you've experienced Black privilege on a smaller scale like that? For me, I can remember in high school. High school, um, do you remember, and you do, and then you're gonna remember, because do you remember our senior year in high school? All right.
Mm-hmm.
Remember, you remember, um, you remember Jessica?
Rosa?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, of course. That was my
Yeah, yeah, huh?
of course.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
We
Uh,
even made it a little bit, you know what I'm
yeah, yeah.
saying?
So, so, so,
Oh,
so, yeah. So me and me and your little thing back in the day, we share black privilege. It
damn.
was his name was Mr. Montgomery. He was a football player,
Hmm.
number 21. He went to college at Ole Miss. He played for the Raiders. And I remember, I don't know if you remember, it was a big assembly at our school. And he was there and he stayed there for a while. And out of everybody, he used to take me and Jessica out of our classes,
Hmm.
just to be in his office with him, just giving us gems, giving us game, all that.
Yeah.
Bro, you remember prom?
Yeah, of course.
He got us the limo
Oh, that was him? Oh, okay. Yeah.
through
Shout
our
out to
hookup,
Conrad.
through the hookup with him.
He's
We
a
heard,
football player, right? For the Raiders.
yeah,
Okay, yeah. I
for the
remember.
Raiders.
Yeah,
And
definitely.
he was black, and just in case y'all know, like he gave us the limo. He gave me my first tickets to my first Laker game.
Nice.
So that was me experiencing on a smaller scale black privilege right there. I never got that advantage anywhere before.
Yeah.
For that type of mentorship, that type of privilege to get out of class, that type of privilege I didn't know how I was going to get no limo or nothing. And he hooked it up like for prom, like for free. Oh, you feel me? You feel me?
Yeah.
So that was the first time I think I experienced it, man. And I always think about that, that was the on a smaller scale for sure. I would call like black privilege for me that I experienced.
Yeah, he was looking out. He was looking out. I think you, when you get in those positions, you'll probably extend that same grace and
Oh,
favor.
for sure, for sure.
So sometimes like I don't know if it's just like a old man, young man thing, you know what I mean, or if it's like, oh, you a brother.
Yeah, yeah.
So because I know like when it comes to my teaching, uh, I'm showing love to all the students. You know what I mean? Like whatever y'all need, I got you. Like just let me know. But
Yeah.
I will say that like when I see black students, I hold them to a higher expectation. Because I know how hard it is out here. But at the same time, I show them love. Like I'd be like, I give them like that extra talk. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
so like it's just certain things like that. I make sure I go out my way to greet them. Just that little extra effort I put forth towards them. You know what I mean? But of course, I
Yeah.
do it for a lot of students. But just when I see a black student, I'm making sure like I'm here with you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, but as far as me experiencing it myself,
Hmm.
there's like that unspoken rule. I don't even know if you call it a rule. It's like an unspoken understanding that like when you see somebody of a culture, it's like, oh, that's a brother, that's a sister. Like, you got that understanding, like
Hmm.
y'all just know, you know what I mean? Y'all can lock eyes, y'all can,
Hmm.
it's like, what's up, bro? Like dap each other up, like we here, Like
Yeah.
it's like a camaraderie, I guess.
Yeah.
So it's just I would say that, and then like as far as like like an actual privilege, I don't know if I don't.
Again,
I do
well,
not.
because this is new to me, so I'm like,
I
yeah.
ain't trying to blast my man, but
Hey, man.
one of my professors, I'll just say it like this, I won't give a name. One of my professors in college, uh, you know, I was a decent student, but I would notice that like sometimes I wouldn't be that good. I wouldn't be that good.
What you mean, like you was acting out in class? Like, or
No.
your grades was slipping?
Yeah,
I
like
know exactly where you going with this, but
yeah,
go ahead, go off.
like sometimes my essay wouldn't be that good. I might have stayed up,
I know it. I know
some
exactly where you
long
going.
essays, and I would try my
Mm-hmm.
best, but at the same time, I just wasn't,
Mm-hmm.
for me, it didn't seem like it was like the greatest essay in the world.
Mm-hmm.
But when I put in my paper, and my grade came out,
Look a little better than you
yeah,
thought,
a
didn't
little
it?
better than I thought. You know what I mean?
Look,
I
look,
was like, all right. So I was be like thankful.
yeah,
And then I've never failed his class. I'll always get like an A or B, most of the time being an A. And it was just love. So I was like, hell yeah, that's my bro. And the funny thing is, when I first took his class as a freshman, I dropped the class. I was like, damn, this is about to be hard. Cause I seen his rubric.
yeah. No, you.
Like, man.
When you get that the rubric or the thing, or you reading what the class about to be about, so yeah. I look
You,
at that and be like, oh man, it's about to be a long quarter.
Yeah, so I was just like, man, good looks. And we ended up being cool and talking. He helped me with a lot of different stuff. So, that was
Yeah.
that was my nigga right there.
To this day. Yo, shout out to the teacher for looking out, man. Yeah, he probably did show you some,
Yeah,
extra attention and
and
pushing your grade forward.
if I could add, like I was literally like one of the only black students in most of the classes. Like I'll be one of two.
Yeah, that happened in
Maybe
my upper
there might be
classes.
two sisters in there with me.
Yeah, that
For
was
the
me and
most
my
part, it was me, maybe one or two, and I don't know. And then there'd be a lot of white students, Hispanics, and white.
yeah. That I share those sentiments for
hmm
sure, for sure.
So that would be my experience, bro.
But yeah, and I think what I do think we can do, this is just me
Mhm.
for you know, to keep the hustle in it all, to keep black privilege, if that's what it is moving forward, is um teaching, mentoring, showing black youth their worth in
Yeah.
this world. And giving back, giving whatever your resources.
hmm
If you're a school, give scholarships. Continue to be as teachers, educating as, and I think also the black dollar helping that circulate within black community and building up black communities, having our own stores, you know, and all this, and stuff like that. I think if we keep that, I think we can do that, is raising more of a black privilege. And it's not saying, I'm not saying that we should advocate on just trying to be the best race out here. I think we should I think we should use race as to fight for equality for everyone. I'm not one of people that just want to want to keep things exclusively like black, but I do want our people see our people doing well on the same level playing field as our as a majority. I want us
Yeah.
to have that. So I think those things that we can do to push this black privilege further, even if we never get on the, but now I want to say never. We just have to pick up our baton and do what we can while we're here and pass it when we're gone.
Yeah. Let me ask you a question. So that lawsuit that ended affirmative action was brought by Asian people,
Yeah.
and it overturned the affirmative action amendment. I want to say it maybe might have been like the 14th Amendment or something like that. I'm not entirely sure. I have to look it up. Maybe y'all can do y'all research.
Yeah.
But they're basically saying that the affirmative action is given a advantage to like people of color, you know, that they are getting an unfair advantage by getting this privilege to, get these seats held for them. You know what I mean? Like,
Yes.
so do you think that us having black privilege or white people having black privilege is like saying like not that we're better, but like we should have this inclusion, you know what I mean? Or we should
Yeah.
have like this advantage or this you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
be a place for us specifically set, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
Um,
for other races
yeah.
and other
I
people. And it goes gender too, because sometimes women
yeah. That's a
set for certain
whole
things, you know what I mean?
yeah,
There's a
that's a
lot of
whole different thing.
programs out there like that.
Yeah. Yeah, it
Ants,
is.
anything.
You're right. You're definitely right. Um, I would say only way I mean, I feel like I feel like we have tried to just get any advantage we can just to keep up or just
Hmm.
to have an even playing field. I
Yeah.
see nothing wrong with it. Um, be on a only because I feel like in some way, shape, or form, every other culture or something like that
Hmm.
kind of has the stamp of their own and it's respected. Like
Yeah.
I think the Asian community it has their own whatever it is and it's respected.
Hmm.
I think Indians reparations and have their own. They're respected them. I think LGBTQ has raised up enough liberation to have their own and it's respected. Whites has always been the whites, and I think black people are always kind of while our stuff is getting taken and used everywhere, right? Like procreation, but like I feel like it's so hard for us to have our own because we're still I feel like in ways fighting to be accepted in a sense. So
Hmm.
if it liberates us to feel accepted and to get us at an even playing field and at least to like look at us, we can be just like everyone. We just want to be just like everyone else. I don't see a problem with it. Because I don't feel like being black is an unfair advantage. I never look at any circumstance, anything black people can ever have and say, oh, we have an upper hand more than anybody else. I don't think this country will ever let us have an upper hand with anything. We'll succeed. There's been a lot of success, but it's often proven in some ways or another, this country will only let black people, I feel like, get to a certain level of
Hmm.
success.
So kind of like a glass ceiling.
Right. Right.
Okay.
So I don't see it as that. So no, I don't have a problem with it at all. Especially if it highlights or if it gets us recognition of being accepted and highlight the best of us and what we can do when we have opportunity. Keep it.
Mhm.
Let's keep it.
Yeah. Well, like I said before, the majority of the country is white, you know what I mean, Caucasian. So, they are holding most of those positions of power and authority. Um, there are selected few African Americans, Indian Americans, Asian Americans that also have, you know, higher positions in our society.
Yeah.
But as a whole, we don't have a lot of authority positions and resources. So it's gonna be hard for us to, elevate ourselves without kind of lifting ourselves up by the bootstraps and, getting those degrees, getting those jobs, and we got to seize every opportunity we can.
I agree.
But it's just interesting because there was one thing that you said that I stuck out a little bit. I think you were talking about what was it? What was it again? I'm sorry, bro.
Did it have something to do with this affirmative act, like or like
Yeah,
the
yeah.
black privilege?
The
Um, I was saying even playing field.
Oh yeah,
It's talking
that's what it
about.
was. That's what it was. Thank you, bro. I appreciate that.
I was just saying using
Yeah.
it to show that uh, using it to gain some
Mhm.
way to be on the even playing field.
Yeah, and that's what I was referring to.
Got you.
So we have this like concept of equality. You know what I mean? Like America is supposed to be the home of the brave, land of the free,
Yeah.
or is it land of the free, home of the brave? You know
Same
what I mean?
difference.
And where everybody's equal on equal playing fields, but in actuality, it's not like that. Most uh, Black Americans are born at a lower playing field because of their poverty levels, education levels, just name it. And then
Hmm.
a lot of white people, or maybe Asians, I don't know, they're born at a higher level because of their resources. They have inheritance. Their father's already the owner of the company. They're chief executives of this and that, so they're able to use like nepotism to bring in their kids and get their son hired, or leave them a stack load of money. And this is something that I would encourage Black people to do as well, because we need to lift our own up.
Yeah.
What I mean? So not just us, but our children are able to share in those advantages. Our cousins, our nephews, nieces, aunties are also able to lift themselves up. Not saying that they just automatically get it. Yes, you should be educated. You should be getting that grind in. Like,
Oh yeah, for
you
sure.
know what I mean? But if your cousin is putting in work, let them work for you, or you know what I mean? Like, let your
Yeah.
nephew come on. Like
Yep.
that's why everybody is so like love with LeBron and the Lakers, because LeBron was able to get his son a spot on the team. And how many,
Black privilege.
yeah, and how many spots are on that team? About
Well,
15?
it's yeah, 15. You got players on two-way contracts, so they
Mhm.
go from G League, you know what I'm saying? They play in the G League, and sometimes they can call it up to the
Yeah.
main roster. So,
Hmm.
yeah, it's about s- actually, so we can stretch that into more. Some play in the G League, some
Yeah.
get called up to play on the main roster. So
And
they
if
go
we
back and forth.
and if we're looking at it in detail, Bronny, nothing against Bronny. I like Bronny. I think he's gonna be a really good player. But he only played like 4 games of college ball.
Ronnie sucks.
He
That's what he's saying.
Ronnie.
Ronnie had no business on the NBA roster
Oh
anyway.
my
If that was
god.
any other player, he would have not been drafted at all to that thing. It was literally because it was
And,
black privilege.
and that's my point. You know what I mean? Like his father was LeBron, so he obviously got a little bit of
Right,
favor. Well, a
right.
lot of favor.
And for everybody who, this is not me hating. I wish Ronnie a great career. You know what I'm saying? He's doing something I aspire to be. To make it in the NBA is no fluke on any level. The worst
Yeah.
player on the NBA could beat the most regular people, okay? Like,
But
so
some people could complain, like somebody's parents or a player could complain, like my son deserved that spot. You know what I mean? So
privilege,
it's like you take away from
advantage.
one, you give to the other. So that's the whole thing with this equality and stuff. Like there's only so many spots. So what I
Yeah,
would suggest is you guys got to start trying to get into certain spots. Yes, if you want that spot, cool, try to get it. But how about create your own spot? Create your own table.
Message.
Like me and you, we could be like, oh, we need to be on the Breakfast Club. Charlemagne, Black Privilege, what's up, bro? You know what I mean?
yeah,
But we decided to create our own podcast and, build it up from the ground up. And maybe
yeah.
when it becomes more influential, more bigger, we're able to offer jobs and spots to
More
others.
opportunities to give
Mhm.
black privilege by giving. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
But
And
I
I
just
and
don't know if that's right or wrong, because, maybe you should go just off merit, but, you know,
I
hey,
mean, I mean, look, man. Like we can't. and this is black people, we got to stop trying to use excuses from not having help from outside sources.
Yeah,
Like we this tired narrative of the white man and all this. Stop that. We got to stop. Accept what it is and work with what you got. Black,
yeah,
we are creative enough to do it. We're creative enough to come together. To we just have to have some sense and act like it. But we can. It's amazing what black people have already done, and the ones who's opened the door and given us certain advantages to work with more things that they had. It's just pushing it forward, and you just gotta use the resources that we have and
yeah,
create and use
yeah,
put our minds together and our resources. We are very much capable of doing it.
most definitely. Yeah, I just don't like when we be like, oh, because they're black. Maybe it was. I don't know, but find a way to get around it. Find a way to do something about it. You know,
Yeah,
but we say that stuff all the time. Then we give up. Like, come on, bro.
right. Right. No resilience, no
Yeah.
endurance, no, and that's the grind that comes in. Like you
That's the
gotta,
hustle.
you know what I'm saying? Um, that's what it
Yeah,
is.
man.
I
So shout
do
out.
want to apologize, but go ahead, go. I'll
I was just
apologize.
gonna say shout out to the O word. O word. Shout out
And
to
that's
Dr.
what
Martin.
I want to
Feed
apologize
on
about
small
because
wise.
and that's what I want to apologize about because that was definitely the hustle segment.
Yes, sir.
That was definitely the hustle segment. The word segment that I want to get into is something totally different. That
Oh, that was the hustle thing. Oh, okay, okay. We
was
switching
us.
it
So
up.
we're switching up. We did it backwards.
All
We did it
right.
backwards.
Ain't no thing.
Uh, but this top news goes to something that's pretty. I haven't seen this in a while. Now, I don't know about y'all or how often. Let me ask, AJ, how often do you take Lyfts or Ubers?
Uh, Only when I go out of town.
Yeah, okay. Me staying in Vegas now, I quite often use that a lot now. And in certain places, I think is actually beneficial, like going to the strip somewhere.
Hmm.
Like I think it's more beneficial in more ways than one just to take a Uber or a Lyft.
Yeah, for
Um,
sure.
um, so I
Especially
got
in here
this.
too.
Yo, yeah, for sure, for sure. So I got this. Man, I got this. I know y'all probably been hearing about this Lyft news. So, um, without further ado, this is the old word segment for sure. That was the hustle segment, but this is the old word for sure. Um, the plus size rapper Susan. Oh, my bad.
All right.
It's all fake news. It's phony stuff. It didn't happen.
Oh, word?
Oh, word indeed. I was saying this plus size rapper from Detroit. This young lady sues Lyft after being denied the right to ride in the Lyft due to her weight. It says the plus size rapper suing Lyft after the driver allegedly refused to pick her up because her size. I think her name is Deja Blanding, who performs under the stage name Dank Demos. Well,
Hmm.
that rap we'll talk. We ain't talk about your rap career. Okay, it's suing the rideshare company and driver after the ride was canceled on January 18th. The driver operating a Mercedes Benz stated he had experienced similar situation. He also expressed concern about the car's tires being unable to support her weight. She was saying that she could fit in this car. And he was like, believe me, you can't. The driver later apologized and offered to refund the ride. In an interview with TMZ, Blanding expressed her frustration. She said, I feel like us as bigger people, we're not accommodated. He didn't even try. As soon as he looked at me, he dismissed me. So,
Hmm.
what I would say ask you, do you think the Lyft driver was right or was she right?
Oh shoot! Do you got a picture about me?
You can look it up. You look it up.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you go ahead and look that up real quick. Go ahead.
Picture.
Yeah, go ahead and look.
How big? What's her
Go,
name? Deja?
Cause remember, he was in Mercedes Benz. That ain't that big of a car like that.
Yeah,
You know,
that's a
that's a
small car,
sports
depending
car.
on
That's a
what
luxury.
class it is. Yeah.
So go ahead, you look at her.
CLS.
And one day you might even look at her rapping. And I seen it. I seen the clip, and anyways,
What's her name again?
we'll just say Detroit rappers who live. I mean, like
Oh,
it's
okay.
I don't know. Her name is Deja Blanding. Dajua Blanding.
Oh, yeah. She kind of big. Dang, girl. Dang, girl. Oh,
Whoa. Now, you got too much dip on your chip.
too much.
A little
Oh, wow.
bit, a little bit.
Oh my God.
Now this ain't now listen. I'm just asking you because this ain't I'm not I'm not calorie shaming nobody.
Yeah, bro. She be. I probably would have been like, I don't know. It's kind of a small car, girl.
Now,
Let me see if I got some space.
I mean, look, he took a look and he just the weight ratio in the car, the tires, and he expressed he had a similar situation. So based on experience, he concluded.
Yeah.
Now, again, do you think he was right or she's right? That's all I'm saying.
Dang. Yeah, they might get on me for this one. I ain't
Oh
mad
yeah.
at the big girls, the big dudes, but I mean, you gotta look out for your whip. That's your money
If
maker.
it was your car, would you have taken that ride?
Well, with the
With that kind of car?
Mercedes, dang. Well, she was a sister, so I probably would have been like, all right, but I probably would have been like driving real slow.
What if she had to be somewhere, man?
Yeah, we gotta go slow, girl. We gotta
Drive,
go
drive
slow.
slow, homie. Drive slow, homie.
Mhm.
You never know, homie. You need
Yeah,
to
it'll be
pump
a
the
risk.
brakes.
I'm a kind person, so I probably would have did it just cause my heart. But at the same time, back of my head probably would have been like, oh shit, I hope this shit don't work. I hope this shit don't fuck up. I
Oh my God.
praying to Jesus, like, Lord, please, please, believe.
Listen,
No, please don't pop my tire.
listen.
Hit them
Live.
corners like
So
it
live.
would have been no swerve on no.
Listen, Lyft has an anti-discrimination policy covering several protected categories, including race, national origin, and medical conditions. Now,
Mm. Is
I,
it he didn't have medical condition?
that's what I'm saying. Like, what would we put this in? Because I don't know if that's and it could be, thyroid issues do bring on like more weight, but and I don't know if that is. And again, okay, so let's say, and I'm just saying, if it was me, I ain't give you no ride. That's my. Let me just put this. Let me
Bruh.
just. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. AJ laughing and making it bigger than it is. I'm not. I am a very kind. I'm very like understanding. I am very like serving. I do have a heart, but if this is my only car that I have to work with, now listen, and there is ways, all right. If I have to, like, you just got to be careful with your stuff, right? Like, I'm sorry, like, you 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 can't just take your chances any everywhere. I've been in like two accidents, two cars of mine have been wrecked
Mhm.
before. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've had tire problems and all this. Like, I am at a place, at least for me, like I ain't taking no chances. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like, you know what I'm saying?
you
Like,
going
especially
for
if I have to,
self preservation.
right. For sure, for sure. I'm sorry. That's the way it is. Now, and it's not me being discriminative or trying to be, it's just looking out. I feel like on her part of it all, like you have to take some ownership of this. You can't totally be a victim, right? This is how I feel. Like if you know, even if you've done this before and people have taken a chance and you get in a car,
Hmm.
order a bigger car.
Yeah,
Or
for sure.
they're bigger cars to
Yeah,
accommodate.
they sure do.
You can order a bigger car. Hey,
Yeah.
I'm not saying all the weight is your fault, but have you tried to even do things to lose some weight? You know what I'm saying? There are things like, you know, it's just practically thinking like this, right? I'm not saying it to be mean or insensitive to people, but it's a fact. It is a fact.
Yeah.
You're not totally a victim in all this,
Hmm.
and there are precautionary that you can take to make sure that stuff doesn't happen. Like, what I'm saying, I don't think he was trying to be rude. I really don't. I think he was sincerely thinking about his
Yeah.
car, his tires, and him being in a similar situation, and
Mhm.
and to his own discretion. I really think he was. He did
Yeah.
apologize. He apologized even. You know, I don't think as a person he just didn't care.
Yeah.
I don't take it as that.
Yeah.
But all I'm saying is she has to take some accountability of her thing as well. Some
Yeah.
people think she's doing it for like clout chasing because her rap career ain't that good or she
Mhm.
can't rap. I'll let you listen to that in your time and you can decide or everybody can. It didn't sound good to me and the way she was doing, but go off if to get your hustle on, get your rap career. I hope it goes off. But I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I ain't insured by Geico, and I can't give you that ride, baby girl. That's just what that is. I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? That's just how I feel about it, bro. You can take me to court, but that's crazy how a man could really lose his. This is his livelihood off
Mhm.
of him making a real decision about his
Yeah.
moneymaker,
Yep.
and you
And
can
time
get in trouble for that. That's wild to me,
game
bro.
decision. Did Lyft fire him?
It doesn't say. I don't think so. It just says showing live, violating Michigan rights law, citing discrimination based on weight. Um, yeah, I don't. It
So,
doesn't say his. It doesn't say his verdict of what his is. But I hope he don't lose his job. You
yeah,
know what I'm
me
saying?
neither.
Because that would like you don't know his situation to do
Exactly.
that. Like
I so what I think is she got triggered. Her
oh,
insecurities start flaring up, and instead of
I can see
taking
that.
accountability, like, man, all right, I feel you. Like, I understand. Like, go ahead, I'll order another one. She got mad in her feelings, and she instead of digressing, she progressed with it. Like, I'm about to sue yo, you know how a black girl is.
Yeah.
Like
Oh
that,
yeah.
you know what I mean? Better you
Yeah.
deal. No,
That
no,
that
no.
that attitude is
Don't
coming.
do my dip on your tip, girl.
That that attitude is
Yeah,
coming.
yeah, like, I know,
Yeah.
I know.
Listen. I
So that set her off, and instead of just like, okay, taking that accountability, like you said, just just cook it to the max, cook it to the extreme.
and I have a few like where's her car? Where's your car, man?
Mm,
Unless you just didn't want to take your car.
yeah.
Unless you don't even have friends to like give you a ride. I understand certain situations happen.
Mm,
So I'm not saying sometimes taking a Lyft or Uber is a choice, even if you got a car in certain situations. But hey, that would probably help, with these things happening if you had your own car to ride in,
yeah,
you
right.
know. That would save.
That would be the move to do. Take accountability and get your stuff up. Or like you said, lose some weight. You know what I mean? Like you gotta. This is a eye opener. You know what I mean?
It
And
should be.
not just for this lady, for
No,
any.
no, no, for anybody.
Like
For
you didn't get that
anybody.
job. Why you didn't get that job? Maybe you need to step up, do something better. Why that girl break up with you? Maybe you need to do something better. Why that dude leave you? Maybe you gotta, you
Yeah.
gotta level up.
You gotta, well, you just gotta take accountability
Yes,
and
that
stop being
first.
in denial
Yeah,
of
and
your fault in
then take
things.
action.
And then you take action after that.
Yeah,
You realize
exactly.
the problem and then you try to fix the problem. But
Mhm.
if you're in this victim mentality,
Yes, that's it right there, brother. That's it.
you'll try to take that to court and take that to the bank.
Yeah,
That
That's
ain't the way to go.
that's a hustle right there, man.
That
That's
is.
a
That's
hustle word.
that is.
Do not take that victim's mentality, guys. It will plague you. You know,
Yeah.
you will never get better with that kind of mentality
Yeah, for sure.
because everything will be in somebody else's hand.
Oh
You
yeah, for
know,
sure.
you putting the power in their hand instead of taking the power in your own hand to do something about it.
Yep.
Okay, well, we'll
That's
keep
just what that
everybody
is.
updated on that one. I mean, maybe she might win. Who knows?
Yeah. That may
We'll
be.
see. We'll see.
Yeah. um, I want to introduce, but this is later. Let's get to the game. Let's get to the game. We almost in. Let's get to this game, my brother. But
Oh,
I
you want to
got
do the game? We got about 10 minutes. Because we still got the 15.
no, yeah. But it's just a shout out. I call it the hustle highlight. I want to get somebody
Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
on a achievement.
Do
Uh,
that. Do that.
on G. But I'll do it later. I'll do it at the end.
Okay. You don't
I'll
want
do
to
it.
do the Cheryl, the Sherlin? What was it, Cheryl?
No, we can say that one for later.
Okay. You sure?
Yeah.
All right.
We don't want to give y'all too much. We giving y'all a lot to ponder on right now. We'll bring that up later.
Okay. All right. Let's do it then. So, maybe should though, bro. We got 10. We got 10.
Save it.
You know what I'm saying? All right. Let's save it then.
We got a lot more episodes to go, people. We got a lot to talk about.
Okay. Would you rather live in a big house in the middle of nowhere, or hold on. We gotta do this right if we're gonna do it. We about to get
Game
the game going.
time.
Yeah, game
Game
time.
time.
Let's go. So we're gonna do these would you rather questions, guys.
All right.
And these are kind of like relationship would you rather questions, okay?
Ooh.
Maybe you might be on a date or something. Maybe you might just be at a house with his game night. You know, you can ask people would you rather questions.
And Valentine's Day coming soon.
Yes, sir. So this might be one to ask a lady or something or your guy.
Yeah. And either that's gonna cause a breakup or y'all get back together or get stronger. I guess that's up to y'all.
Or just getting to know each other. Yep. Would you rather live in a big house in the middle of nowhere or in a studio apartment in a bustling city?
I'm not living anywhere in the middle of nowhere. So I don't care if the house is, I don't care if I got acres or acres. I'm not living in the middle of nowhere. I've seen too many movies that happen to black people when they be taking these trips. They got these off the road places. They ain't got no lights and nothing but the forest and the trees and the nope. There's always something. They ain't got what they need to ever escape. Sorry.
So you would probably go like New York over Texas.
If Texas is in the middle of nowhere, yeah.
Alright.
If I ain't, what about you?
I'm gonna probably go big house. Yeah, I'm probably go big house. I like country stuff.
Yeah, that's fine. If I can't reach you, then
Yeah, I want to get like a farm and everything. So
yeah, that's cool.
yeah.
But the police can't reach me if something go wrong in time. Then
Would you rather wear wedding attire every day or sweatpants?
sweatpants.
Yeah, I'm saying.
I want sweatpants. I mean, I like to clean up nice. Don't get me wrong. I
Yeah,
like to clean up nice. I do, but that couldn't be me every day. Like
yeah,
if I was rich, if I was like rich or something, like no, I wouldn't be in no. I'm comfortable always. I'm always in comfortable attire most times.
yeah,
That's how I'm gonna be.
yeah. I can see myself wearing a wedding attire to like, to the movies.
Hell nah. Going to grocery shopping at the grocery store.
You got a full suit on at the in the
Now,
voodoo
now,
section.
now, now, keep in mind the modern day women, they will love it, and they
Oh,
you would get a lot of attention from the modern day women for sure, because they see you and they see money, so you would get their attention. But nah,
Yeah.
yeah, that just nah, I couldn't. That's too uncomfortable.
okay, would you rather have more money or more time? That's a good one.
Money,
Okay,
money.
care to
It's
explain?
oh oh no, I'd have to change that to more time. No, because like if I don't, I can have all the money in the world, but if I ain't got the time to really use it the way I
Mhm.
want to, what's the point? I'd rather have the time.
Yeah, I
I
probably
I
pick
I,
time
I
too.
work with the little money I have. Nothing beats me spending time with the people that I love and care about. So if I have a family, I would hate to be not having to spend quality time with my wife and my kids.
Yeah,
Doing, you know what I'm saying? I would hate that. I would hate that more than having money and no time. That would break the relationships for sure if I
yeah.
had that.
Even though money could buy you time, the way the question is set up, I'll probably put
Yeah.
more time.
I was, because that's what I was thinking at first when I said I was like, money can probably buy me the time I need.
Yeah, you can go on vacation, stuff like
Right,
that.
right. But the way
Hire a nanny, stuff like
the
that.
way that question is set up
Yeah,
for the game's sake, I
mm,
can find the loophole, but I won't.
yeah. Okay. Would you rather receive a handwritten letter or a flirty pic?
Now, uh,
Taking it back, brother. Taking it back. High school days.
get that. I go to college. We ain't gotta
Bruh.
go.
Yeah,
You can go
and
to
true,
college.
true,
Wait a minute.
true.
I didn't. In my time, I can tell y'all that I received more quote unquote flirty pics than letters. I'm yeah, yeah,
I ain't mad at it. I ain't mad.
yeah. So I'm used to the flirty pictures for sure.
Yeah.
Is but I mean, which one would probably mean the most to me?
Mhm.
It depends how much I like the girl, but I mean, I guess all in all, send me a letter. Give me a letter.
Yeah.
I want to hear something from the heart. Like my eyes, lusting for the eyes, that's easy. The eye candy, that's pretty easy. I
Yeah.
think it would mean more to me, um, to get a letter. I don't feel like a letter I gotta hide because I don't trust people flirty pictures and I
Yeah.
haven't got.
I
But
probably
anyways, yeah,
I probably go with the letter. I've the type of girls that I usually attracted to are usually like those type of girls that will write you a letter. So
yeah,
um I've received some in college, high school, you know, throughout my life. So they always
yeah,
they always mean little some.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
The furry pics, I got your boy, at your boy. So those are always nice too. But if I had to go with one, I'd probably choose that. But that's kind
Mm.
of cool. Let me hit them with the how they say what those guys say when they shoot they shot.
Kobe!
Hey, it's real.
Uh,
It's real.
oh, okay. So, would you rather have a big wedding or get eloped?
Um, I really don't care for a wedding like that personally. Like, I mean, I want to, I want to give my promise as a covenant to my wife under the roof of God and maybe in witnesses for sure. And I want to share my big moments with my loved ones around.
Mhm.
But in this case, probably low because I don't want a big wedding. I want an intimate small one. So if I
Okay.
had to, but if it had to be a big one, I just rather not have a big one and elope. Now the reception, come one, come all. Like we can celebrate there. I can give
Yeah.
my promise to you and do an elope, but as far as like the celebration of our love, the reception, yeah, come on, come on. Let's have a party. Let's do it.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Uh, I probably prefer a big wedding, but like if my wife just wanted to elope or something, like I wouldn't trip. I wouldn't trip. It
Yeah.
really just depends on her, like what she want. Yeah.
Truthfully, the weddings really do. Like,
Yeah.
obviously, I really don't believe guys really care about the wedding. I
Yeah.
really don't.
I'm more
I
looking forward to that party, you know what I mean? Having fun with all the family and
mm-hmm.
friends.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
nice though, like the ceremony, like
Yeah, it's
it's a
beautiful.
big deal. It's just, the I'm trying to have fun. Like, what are we doing? Like, girl, you trying to cut her up? You trying to dance?
Yeah, I'm trying to, oh yeah, I'm
And I'm
trying to.
getting old. I'm starting
And
to cut a rug and I'm getting
hey man,
old.
hey, your boy's birthday is coming up next week.
Yep.
When y'all hear this, it'll be past probably, but whatever.
Yeah. Oh
But
yeah,
yeah,
yeah, yep. So make sure y'all shout out Tyler. Tell him happy birthday when you see him because
yeah,
this
do
one
that.
probably won't be released till after his birthday. So make
Right.
sure y'all show some love to my boy.
Yeah. Aquarius season in full
Fuck
effect. Anyways, but yeah, that's
Get some horns for Tyler, man.
no, don't do it yet. I don't
Yes.
deserve nothing,
Yeah,
man.
you
It ain't.
deserve it all, man. You're
I
blessed.
don't. I am blessed, but yeah.
Let me get some round of applause around here. Shout out to Tyler, y'all. How old are you turning?
I will be 36 or
Okay.
36.
Shit, nigga, you gotta
Whoop.
hit 40.
I knew you was gonna say that. Something told me. But yeah, I mean, heck, I'll probably be doing Panic on my birthday, to be honest. Well,
Yeah,
that next week?
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. February 5th, next week. Yeah. We'll be potting on my birthday. I'll have a birthday pot.
Yeah.
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 So we
I'll
gotta
have
do
a
this all,
birthday
we gotta
pot,
do it all over.
baby.
Oh yeah, you right.
Yeah. I have a birthday pot
Okay.
coming up. Yeah. So
Ooh,
yeah, save
goddamn.
the round of
Tyler
applause, brother.
hustling, y'all. He
Save it.
said, Tyler
Yeah.
hustling.
Yeah, save it. Save all
All
the
right,
from the end. Let's tone
for
it down.
sure.
Let me cut up the right way when it's time.
Right.
We may have to take complimentary shot or something,
All
to get
right.
that right too. Sell it.
I'm gonna ask the question for the ladies since it's your birthday.
No. Ask them when it's the pod birthday. Leave it
Uh,
alone.
all right. Okay. I guess I'll leave it alone. But it's funny.
You can ask later. Don't do it
No,
now.
no.
No. I don't trust you.
There's a
I don't.
question that the ladies might be wanting to know.
They don't want to know nothing.
Would
Leave
you
them.
rather? Okay, all right. Would you rather change the past or predict the future?
Uh, I would say change the past. My faith in God is a lot to know that it's in His hands of the future. But I feel like if I have to be honest, I'd probably have lived with some regret and certain things that I've said in my mind. Like if I could go back X, Y, and Z, I would change X, Y, and Z.
Hmm.
So I'll probably go back.
Okay.
Well,
Uh, I'm gonna go with predict the future. I just feel like everything that happened for a reason, and it's made me the man I am today. So why go back? You know what I mean? Like
yeah,
everything happened. Like yes, I made a lot of mistakes, but I've also learned from those mistakes and able to gain the wisdom to do better from
yeah,
that. So if I would have
yeah,
never made those mistakes, then I would have never probably learned those lessons. So
yeah,
it's an evolution thing. You keep getting better over time. You
yeah,
mess
yeah,
up,
yeah.
like now next time. So I rather predict the future. That way I can kind of prepare myself and get a little upper hand. Black
Yeah,
privilege.
for sure. No, for sure. I feel that. I
What
feel
if
that.
only one race could predict the future? Like only black people could predict the future. Like how would that change?
I
Crazy.
don't know.
Like but you can kind of anticipate what's going on. Like if you really paying attention.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, you can.
But Yep, guys, that is
That is our games. That's the games. Interesting question. Shout out. Good games, man. Good games. About to come up with more for sure. Well, I guess. Hey Jay, you ready to shout out these businesses?
Let me see if I got one for you guys.
I got mine, but before you
Okay.
start, do you have the song? If not, it's okay.
I do. I do.
I do, I do, I do.
Oh,
Ooh.
actually, that's not the right song.
What'd you play?
I played our theme song. Hey, shout
Hey,
out. Let us know if y'all like the theme song too. Like we created that with AI.
right.
You know, if y'all messing with
No, we
it.
didn't. No,
No.
we didn't. We created ourselves.
Hard,
That's a hustle sec.
Oh,
I love the game. I love the hustle, man.
wrong one. Okay, we just gonna have to add it because I don't.
Anyways, hey, shout out to our Black business song. Either way, uh, I do have mine though.
Okay.
This one is called Lianardo Mobile Paint and Sip. It is it's a very unique like a mobile paint studio that creates unforgettable paint parties that blend art and social fun. They foster community through creative expression located in Fontana, California, serving most of Southern California counties.
Okay.
That's just to do. You can find them on leonardomobilepaintandsip.com. That is the info that I have for them. And like I said, they're a fun party thing. You can relax, express through joy and art, wherever you may want to be. They're black owned, minority owned, and women owned. So shout out to the ladies and creativity for that.
Shout out to them. Shout out to them. Okay, so I'm using our platform to shout out my cousin, Black Privilege.
Wow. Wow. All right, go ahead,
You
cousin.
started on it. Okay, so my cousin is an artist. He's based out in Arizona. His rap name is Plexx. It's spelled. I don't know if it's Flex. I think it's Plexx, but I want to say Flex. It's Plexx. So it's like Plexx. But anyways, he has a new song out called "Don't Wanna Be." He's also featured on a song with this one country artist and Sean Kingston.
Oh, nice.
I forgot the name of the song. Let me see if I can find that. Show ya, yeah. And it got Ryan Flock and Sean Kingston. That's out right now. And he also has another song. He has a lot of songs. One he's featured on called Selfish Heart. He's really good. He's a producer, so he produces a lot of his beats and stuff and for other artists. Like I said, he's based out of Arizona, really talented. One of my little cousins. So shout out to him and y'all go.
Shout out to the cuzzo.
Y'all
Shout
go
out to the
stream
cuzzo, man.
and his Instagram is it's Flex. So ITS_PLEXX. And we'll put all the links in the shows too, in the show notes. So that's my shout out for today.
Well, shout out to all the businesses out there, man. We love shouting out. We love networking, man. You just remember, man, we all trying to build, and we like to put on, love to network. If y'all got any businesses, you can DM us, DM the pod. We'll shout it out. We just want to put it out there for all else to grow.
Yeah, send us y'all businesses, man. Send it to the Hustle Chronicles Instagram.
Yep.
All right. Well, did you want to do the highlight before we end it off?
The hustle highlight. The hustle highlight. Yeah. I'm giving a special shout out to her name is Queen Taj, I believe. Queen Taj Williams. She is a black woman and a New Orleans artist. And you know what she did, AJ? She designed the 2025 Super Bowl logo.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
that is the first. She is the first to be created by an artist outside the NFL.
Nice.
First one
Like
outside the
outside
NFL.
the NFL, like nobody hired inside, huh? Just like a
No,
third party.
I throw it outside.
Okay,
Her.
cool. Shout out to her.
Shout out to her, man. Shout out to her, man. Yeah,
I love that. Let me give a round of applause for her because that's, accomplishment.
right.
What's her name again?
Her name is Queen Taj Williams.
Okay. Y'all go
Yeah,
look her up. Y'all go look her up.
look her up for sure. I just want to shout her out, man. And we'll have more hustle highlights. And we want to, of course, always just, we see y'all out there on y'all hustle. And we just want to give people we see. That's
Yeah.
my hustle highlight.
Yeah, it's also on the Facebook page. I seen that's on the Facebook page, guys. So if you're in the Facebook group, show her some love. If you're not in the Facebook group, go join the Facebook group.
Do you have any words of wisdom? Do you have any?
Off the top, I would say to learn how to like stay in your joy. You know what I mean?
Amen.
Like
Yeah.
don't let nobody take your joy away, because that is what's making life blissful. That's what's making life fun. You can have a bad day and still be smiling. You can be going through stuff and still be smiling, and enjoying the day. Like, don't let something upset you so much that it just makes you have a terrible day. And, when you have that peace and trust in God and, that, that just that faith, that everything gonna be all right at the end of the day, whether it's good or bad, you gonna be all right. Then it'll help you to keep that joy and keep you pushing forward. So that's my words of wisdom.
I love it. I love it, man. That's a deep word, because people be stressing about every little thing, and sometimes you just gotta stop and just it. I get it, but yeah, that's deep.
Yep. Let go, let God.
That inner peace with
Message.
people still got that to learn. Trust me. But yeah, and that is it. That was it, man.
You're not gonna get the people one. Tyler, like, you ain't gonna get the people one, Tyler.
No, you got it already. No, man. I'm gonna let that simmer for people, 'cause that's a deep thing. Like, that's a deep thing. Let that simmer in people. Some people need some inner joy. Like,
Yeah, for
I'm
sure.
gonna let that simmer with people.
Yep.
I can't give them nothing else if they ain't learned that one first.
I like that. Big fact.
So,
Okay.
but yeah, you can find us, guys, on it's pretty simple. On all across the platforms is the Hustle Chronicles. As you see, except for Twitter, it is DHC_02. Our personal platforms, you can find me at least on my Twitter is Tank of America. My Instagram is Tanksley Designs. You can look me up for any graphic design work. That's really mainly what it's for. I do, posters, logos,
Yep.
brochures, business cards. I do art. I can do poetry. Wow. I can do portrait arts for you, cartoon art, whatever. Just hit me up. I am an artist. That's my page.
Yep. Check out that man's page, y'all. You won't be disappointed. Very talented. Yeah, you guys can follow me at St. Jones 34 on all platforms. You'll be able to find me. And then subscribe to the YouTube channel, guys. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. And also our merchandise that you guys see us wearing right now.
Patreon.
Make sure y'all go to the Patreon page. We just put up the links so you guys could purchase this. It's
Right.
I believe it's $27.99. We haven't put the hats or the bucket hats up yet, but those will be up soon. If you want exclusive discounts to like live events, which we're gonna eventually throw, and behind the scenes stuff that you guys don't see, you can get the tier 2 and tier 3. You gonna get everything we got. We throwing it at you.
All right.
So
We'll be adding more and more stuff as time progresses. But I mean,
mhm.
again, y'all gotta follow it, man. Like again, the more you guys put into us is the more we can give to y'all better
Yep.
quality stuff, more stuff to give, more stuff to even give away, private stuff. But
Mhm.
it's a circulating thing, man. It don't cost much to support, and we would humbly appreciate it. We appreciate the support we
Thank-
have already, but
Yep. Thank you. Thank you guys for all the new subscribers too, man.
that too. Shout out to the new
Appreciate
ones.
it. And
Shout
our
out
and our and
day
our
ones. Shout out to the day
exactly.
ones. Shout out to the news and the day ones. Day ones
Yep.
meet the new, and we all in this hustle together. Same
Yes,
grind, different
sir.
hustle. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
But
that's
that is it.
real here.
That is it. You know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying? We love y'all. We appreciate y'all. This has been the Hustle Chronicles. Another episode. Stay grinding out there. Stay hustling out there. We love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Until next time, which is probably my birthday. Woohoo! Deuces.
What's the birthday sign? Aquarius?
Yeah,
Nah.
yeah, yeah.
Is it
Yes,
Aquarius? Okay.
mine is Aquarius. Yes,
Shout
sir.
out to all the Aquariuses, y'all.
That's right.
Peace.
Deuces. We out.